Hello friends, this is Jayant Rohankar working as Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, Tulsiramji Gaikwad Patil College of Engineering and Technology. Friends, today we are going to learn about the practical implementation of having clause and group by clause. Here, by using the group by clause, we can group on any of the particular attributes of the table, and only that attributes means the values or specific values of that attributes will be displayed as result of the query. And by having clause we can use we can get a result of particular values in that attributes or in that column will be displayed on the screens. So first of all, to get understand this concept, we have to create a table. So here we are going to create a table, that is student table. In this table we will add some of the attributes related to the details of the student. So we will create a table, that is create table students. So here the name of table is student, and we are going to enter the details of students. For that we need some attributes. So we will add attribute yes id, that is student id belong to integer data type which is having not null value, and this student id is having the primary key of that table. Then we will add one more attribute, that is last name of the student, and it is belong to data type text data type, and it is also not accepting the null value. Then we will add one more attribute, that is first name of the student, and it is also having the data type text and not accepting the null value. Then we will having the gender attribute of text data type not accepting the null value. Then we will add the city of that particular student or the student having the text data type, it is also not accepting the null value. Now by using this create table, we have created the table and it will display on the screen. But while after creating the table, a table is not having any values, not having any records. So first of all, after creating the table, we need to insert the value into the table. So by using insert into table, some values we will insert by using the insert into table name, that is students, and we will add values by using values here. So we added values, that is 1, last name is Rohankar, first name is Jayant, and belong to category male, that is gender is male, and city is belong to Nagpur. Likewise we added here 7 records, 7 entries we have enter into the table. Means after entering all the records into the table, we will having the database of the 7 students and their last name, their first name, their gender, and where they are belong to, means the city where they are belong to is also given in the table. So by using this we have created a table and we have added data into the table. Now we have to see the table is created or not and what values are there according to attribute. So we will use command select star from students and we will run these queries. So what output we will get, that we will see now after creating this table and after inserting the value in that table. So we will see. So we can see here the output of the queries which are created by us. Now here there are 7 entries of the 7 students. Accordingly their last name, their first name, their gender, and the city where they are belong to is given in this output. So there are total 7 entries are there, and their student id, their surname, first name, and gender, and city is given here. Now the table is created and accordingly the values are entered into the table. Now we have to see how the group by clause work and what will be the output after using the group by clause, that we will see now. So here we have written the select command by using the group by clause. For writing the group by clause we need to use select command, means we use to select the values or select only those record on specific attribute, that is we are selected here gender attribute for group by clause by using the group by clause, and we written here that is select gender from student is nothing but the name of that table, and then we have to do the group by. So we will write here group by, and on the basis of that we will doing the group by using the gender, means only gender will be displayed on the screen, and the group of that gender means they are belong to male or they are belong to female, that will be displayed on the screen. So we will see the output of this query. So here the output screen is display that only male and female, so only two type of genders are available, there is no third gender is available in the database. So all the records, all the students are belong to male and female category only. So this is what the group by male and female. So we can do the group by on some particular attributes and some particular values in that attributes or specific values of that attributes. So this is what about the group by clause. Now we will see how the having clause is work and how it is executed. So for having clause we need to add having clause with the group by clause, and only specific value regarding that will be given on the screen. So whatever we are using the values in the group by clause, accordingly the having clause is used to provide some condition, and regarding that conditions only that result will be displayed on the screen. So we will see here. So first of all we have to write the select star from students, means we want all the entries which are belong to some specific category or specific database in the table. So we selected star from students. Student is the name of that table. From student table we will get the output, we will access the values from the records. So select star from students. Group by gender, we are grouping it by gender, and we are applying some condition, that is having clause we are using here, having city is equal to Chennai. Now we will see the result of this query. So here we can see that 7 Neha Vanjari, having the gender female and belong to city Chennai, is giving here only one entry is there belong to Chennai city, and the student name is Neha Vanjari, having the student ID 7, and the gender of that particular student is female. So like this the output will be displayed on the screen. So this is what about the having clause and group by clause used in the database management system. By using the SQL we have run this code and we have implemented by using the SQL. So this is all about the group by clause and having clause. Thank you very much.